Hey everybody, it's Stephanie with My Time Fitness, and today I have a cardio kickboxing workout for you. So we're going to start off with that warm-up, which is 8 exercises, one time through for about 4 minutes. And then we have 3 circuits, so it's a little different than my usual workouts. Each circuit will have 4 exercises, and I'm going to break it up into that first exercise we'll do 20 reps, the second we'll do 15, the third 20 reps again, and the fourth 15 reps again. Only one time through, and each of those circuits will be the exact same, 20, 15, 20, 15. And then we'll finish up with that cool down, which is 10 exercises, one time through for about 5 minutes. You won't need anything for this workout unless you want a mat. If you want to bump it up a little bit, you can always use ankle weights or some light dumbbells. It's up to you, or you can just do a body weight with me. If you haven't already, please hit that like and that subscribe button right now. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok. You can find me on Patreon. I'm still looking for 5 paid members, and you will get a personalized, custom-made workout just for you, along with a shout-out. And you can now join for free as well, so you can see what I'm posting, see what I have to offer. And like I said, there's multiple tiers on there as well for you to choose from. Other than that though, let's go ahead and get into this warm-up. Alright, we are going to start off with big arm circles forwards. So just bring those arms nice big circles. As big of a circle as you can make comfortably forward. We're going to split the interval. Okay, go backwards. Next up, we have hip rotations. So it's right here, just all in that hip. Just move it around. Again, we're going to split the interval here. Go the opposite direction. Next up, we have side bends. We're going to bend off to one side, just for a couple of seconds, and bend off to the other side. Next up, we have a chest opener plus a bow pull. So we're just going to open up at the chest here and bow pull. And then switch sides. Open up at the chest, bow pull. Next up, we have a torso twist plus a knee. Keep breathing. So just right here, torso twist and a knee. The knee's too much for you. You just stay here for that torso twist. Next up, we have front leg lifts. So we're just going to lift that front leg as much as you possibly can. Just to get a nice stretch on those hamstrings. Next up, we have squats. So, about shoulder or hip width apart, come down. Most of that weight in those heels. Sit back in that chair, chest lifted. Squeeze those glutes on the way up. And we're gonna finish up with a boxer shuffle. Just bouncing the balls with his feet. If you need to, just a quick march here. We're going to go ahead and get into our first circuit. All right, we are back. Let's get into our first circuit of 20 front kicks. So just 20 total, not 20 each side. So we're just going to come and kick that foot out into the front. It's nice and controlled kicks here. Keep that core tight. If you need to, it's a nice low kick. If that's all you can do, that's okay. Right, I believe that's our 20. Moving on to 15 push-ups. So we're gonna come off the ground. I'm gonna do mine off my knees. If you want and you need to, you can do it off of an incline of a chair. You can do a full push-up. You can do a wall push-up. It's up to you. Just 15 push-ups. Five more. All right, there's our 15. Whew, yikes. Definitely get on some motivating music if you need it. It's definitely one of those workouts where it would help. All right, next up we have 20 hook kicks. So since this is a, basically we need to do it on our left and our right side. So we're just gonna split the interval. We'll do 10 hook kicks on our left and then 10 hook kicks on our right. So for your hook kick, you're gonna bring that leg up and then kick it out. And there goes my hip. If any popping happens, it's okay as long as it doesn't hurt. If you need to, you can also hold on to something stationary to help with balance. Which I may need to do. One more. All right, now we're going to switch to that right side. Inhale when you bring that knee up. Exhale when you form that kick. Again, if you can't get that kick up that high, even if it's low, that's fine. As long as you're moving, it counts. One more. All right, and we're going to finish up this first circuit with 15 reverse crunches. So we're going to come down to our mat. Bring those feet up. Hands down by your side, back into that mat. And you're gonna raise those hips. Try not to swing too much. Well, it's easier said than done, but you want it all coming from that hip. You feel it in those abs. Keep breathing. Just a few more if you need to. You can drop those legs a little bit. As long as you can still perform that hip raise. Okay. Now we're gonna pop back up. We're gonna get straight into our second circuit. If you need a quick drink, just pause me really quick, grab that quick drink. But other than that, we're gonna get into that circuit. So we're gonna start off with 20 jab crosses, there it is, on our left side. And then we'll switch to that right side. So you're gonna jab with that front arm, cross with that back arm. So jab left, cross right. Just pick a spot on the wall. I can't talk today. Pick a spot on the wall and use that as your target. I believe that was 20. So now we're going to switch to that right side, cut that right leg out first. And then your leading arm will be that right, trailing arm will be that left. Again, make sure you're exhaling on those punches. Halfway. I believe that was our 20. Shake it out a little bit if you need to. Next up, we have 15 jumping jacks. So again, if you need a low impact version, you're here. If you need it a little bit more difficult, come down into a squat. Otherwise, full jumping jacks. All right, and that's it for those. Next up, we have 20 hook plus elbow strikes. So we're just gonna split this one half and half. So for our left side, we're gonna come and hook left and then elbow, and that'll be one. So hook, elbow. Three more. All right, now we're going to switch to that same thing on our right side. Hook, elbow, hook, elbow. I believe that was our 10, or our 10. Yeah, our 10. I was like, wait a second. All right, and then we're gonna come down for 15 sitting punches. So a few ways you can do this. You can sit up nice and tall and do your punches and come back, do your punch, and just change that movement each time you complete those punches. But you want to keep that core tight, back nice and flat. If that's too much for you, just stay up tall and do those punches and then just alternate out those arms. So we'll come back here. That'll be 2, 3, and 4. That was our 15. So we're going to top back up. We're going to go get a quick drink of water, and then we're going to come back for that 3rd circuit. All right, we are back with our last circuit. We're going to start off with 20 knee strikes. So we're going to start off on that left side and do 20 knee strikes, and then we'll switch to that right side and do 20 knee strikes. So we're just going to bring, left side. We're just going to bring our arms up, and when we come down, bring that knee and strike it down. Keep that core tight. Back neutral. All right, and 20 on that right side. More. All right. Next up, we have 15 high knees. So we're just going to count them as 1. Both knees come up. That'll be 1. If you need to, just a high knee march. Just make sure that those knees come up to about hip height. You want you to put your hands up and out, so you know. Otherwise, we're going to do the full version. All right, well, that was our 15. Next up, we have 20 jab cross uppercuts. Again, we're going to do that left and that right side. So we're going to start off with left foot out front. We'll do left, right, and then uppercut. So trailing arm with that left, right arm for the cross and the uppercut. Jab, cross, uppercut. Jab, cross, uppercut. Again, pick a spot on the wall. That was 10. I'm going to switch to the other side. Again, right arm jab, left arm cross, and uppercut. start with 15 ducks. So we're gonna duck down and duck back, and that'll be 1. So duck, duck, 1. You just want to get down nice and low on those legs. If you need to, a more shallow duck. Don't put as much pressure on those legs. A few more. All right, shake it out if you need to. We're gonna go ahead and get into that much deserved cool down. All right, we're gonna get into an overhead reach. Just bring those arms up, bend off to one side, and then that other side. Bring those arms back down, breathe back in. Next up, we have a side lunge plus a reach on our left. So we're gonna come down for that side lunge here. You're gonna rest your elbow on that knee, on your leg, and just reach across. You get a nice stretch throughout that side. And in that hip of the left side. Next up, we're just gonna switch. If you need to, you can come up higher, rest that hand on that knee instead. I'm gonna switch. Nice deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Next up, we have a chest opener to a tree hug. So we're gonna come up here, open up at that chest. You can flex those hands back, come up forward and round yourself out like you're hugging a tree. Next up, we have a warrior lunge on our left. So we're gonna come down with that left leg out front. Bring it out like so. You can stay here if you want, or you can come up. And come back down. And raise it back up. Next, we're just going to switch to that right side. Switch to the right foot, out in front. It's going to feel really good in those hip flexors. Next up, we're going to do an arm cross pull on our left. So come up, just pull that left arm across, grab gently behind that elbow. Just pull across that chest. Next up, we're going to switch. Switch to that right arm. Next up, we have a wide toe touch plus a shoulder stretch. So we're going to come down in that wide stance and bring those arms up overhead as much as is comfortable. So we're going to come down and bring those arms up and overhead. You can move through those hips a little bit, nice and gently. If that's too much, you keep those hands on the ground. You can gently nod that head back and forth. And we're going to finish up with a deep squat hold. So we're going to come down. You can rest those arms in the inside of those legs and kind of press out the legs so you can feel it all in those hip flexors, those adductors. Again, if this is too much for you, you can come up higher and just rest those hands on those knees. And you can still kind of press gently into that stretch. All right, and that is it for our cardio kickboxing workout. I really hope that you enjoyed this format with the circuits. If you did, please let me know in the comments below. If you, like I said, if you want to make it more difficult, some, light dumbbells or some ankle weights, you can even go back through and do each circuit 2 times through. Or you could just pick out a circuit or 2, maybe do them 3 times through. It's up to you. You can make this workout whatever you want it to be, which is kind of why I like the formatting. So definitely let me know. If you haven't already, hit that like and that subscribe button now. Tell a friend, tell a family member. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Patreon. Again, you can join free now, which is awesome. It's easier to contact me that way through a private chat. And you can also see everything that I post to see what I have coming out, because everything does get released there earlier than my YouTube. But again, thank you so much for working out with me, and I hope to see you back here again tomorrow. Thanks.